What's going on, Attacker Squad? For anyone who doesn't know me or is new to my channel, my name is Roman, aka Mr. Enemy 343, and to those who actually have subscribed to my channel and just actually returning once again to actually hear my buttery smooth voice or get a friggin' look at this mug, since it's been like three and a half months since I last recorded an actual video. Here I am, back at it once again. Now it has come to my attention that a certain unsavory person by the name of EDP445, and I've actually had people compare him to me because of my stance on lolicon, but I'll actually address like the whole EDP445 situation, because God forbid this dude had just had one of the worst things to actually say about this. Now, about EDP445, it seems that he's actually warning people about what happened to Chris Tyson, you know, the person that actually apparently went transgender and is friends with Mr. Beast. He's been making a warning video about keeping dangerous people away from kids. Now, all I can say to that is, no shit, Sherlock. It's common freaking sense, as like my friend JSenpai4 actually said in his video. Yeah, and I will be linking his video into my description once I'm actually done with this whole situation. If you haven't remembered, he's also actually had inappropriate contact with kids as well. So it's kind of hypocritical about what he's doing. Like pot calling the kettle black kind of situation. Oh boy. To me, this whole video he just did was absolutely redundant, because he's just making a video as like a CYOA. Or for anyone who doesn't understand the acronym, it comes from my fellow content creator known as Manic the Manic Mechanic. CYOA stands for cover your own ass. And that's what EDP445 is doing. He's actually trying to cover his own ass because, you know, they don't want to actually bring unnecessary attention onto him. Like, this is all my fault because I actually did something bad, and therefore I need to atone by actually calling out another person for something less than, like, you know, satisfying. This is why anime fans usually get the short end of the stick, because we're actually under attack by both sides, from the right and from the left. Because, you know, freaking conservatives are attacking us because it goes against their beliefs, whereas liberals, however, are attacking us because it goes against their feelings. They both want censorship. They're the two ends of the same freaking horseshoe. In his video that he made, which was actually shared by Keystar nonetheless, and I really could care less about Keystar because I don't want to get on Keystar's radar. Alright? I'm just saying my piece about EDP445, and I do not want to bring Keystar into this. Okay? No offense to Keystar, you stay the hell away from me, bro. I do not have any qualms with you. I do not have any beef with you. Please, for the love of God, stay the hell away from me. Okay? Now, it seems that Keystar actually shared the video that was actually created by EDP445 trying to warn people about what happened with Chris and his and their connections, since, you know, Chris actually went through transitioning into being a woman. And I'm actually using there because I'm not really sure about what pronouns Chris goes by. But their connections with ashamed former artist known as the Shad Man. And it turns out this whole thing started over, like, the situation where Chris actually had one of Shadman's works placed on his mantle. Now, we all need to be careful about what we do with our kids. But these people will actually freaking bring their kids to drag shows or, like, drag queen story times. Or even gay strip clubs, for that matter. Because they actually were sexually abused. And therefore bringing the abuse onto their kids. Wow. Just absolutely freaking disrespectful, if you ask me. And my friend and fellow YouTuber JSetByX4 also actually made a video addressing the problem with EDP445, but there will be the usual suspects like CC, BC, BN 2.0. They'll try to defend EDP445 because he is owning the lolicons, or should I say, owning the disgusting lolicon community. Okay, I'll die on this hill because lolicons have been an integral part of anime ever since anime was first conceived. And it's actually a freaking body type, not about age. Okay? And if you're gonna freaking sit there and freaking shame someone for looking young and actually having a petite body type, that's on you. That is on you. But these people, including EDP445, cannot separate fiction from reality. All thanks to the overabundance of social media, outrage, and toxicity from places like Twitter.com. These people like to sneak in our fandoms and poison the entertainment we hold dear. And as you should know, you came into our fandoms and tried shoving us fans who were here first out. These people are what we like to call colonialists or colonizers. You see, they're actually trying to freaking push us out and claim anime as theirs. But it's not theirs. It's ours. We were here first. I know people are actually going to get a little overabundant by it, but I don't care. But I should get back to the topic on hand here. Have you forgotten about what happened with EDP445? Or when he was actually messing around with a 13-year-old for some cupcakes? And to those who don't know about that, God bless your clean souls. Because you shouldn't have to have that tainted on your soul whatsoever. Or for the fact that, you guys did not even need to actually understand what was going on between EDP445 and this particular person, all because of the, Cupcakes situation. So apparently, allow me to actually freaking just cut straight to the chase. Here we go. So it seems that EDP445 was actually messaging a 13-year-old girl at that point. And it was getting a little spicy, dare I say. And the girl decided to actually meet up with EDP445. But it turns out that it was a giant sting operation to get EDP445 to admit that he's a predator. And ever since then, he's been going on a downward spiral, getting his YouTube removed, getting his socials removed. He actually came back on TikTok, and now he's back on Twitter, making that little cringe warning he actually said about Chris Tyson. And we shouldn't be taking advice from a known predator like EDP445 because the guy actually has an unhealthy obsession with kids and cupcakes. And I will be linking freaking, nonprofit organizations to help actual kids in need. Because we should actually show that we support the kids. We should be the ones to actually help kids in need. And that's what pretty much JSenpai and I do. And also, I will be I will be linking, JSenpai video to this. Because, he needs just as much the love as I do. But that's all I need to say. If you guys really enjoyed this, please share this around and tag me to this. Let people know. And a huge massive shout out to both JSenpai and of course to Manic the Manic Mechanic for actually, helping me out with some of this kind of stuff. And also, please be sure to smash that like button and hitting that subscribe button, along with hitting the subscribe button and hitting the notification bell, so you can actually catch up on future videos. And as always, guys, just remember these 4 things. Respect the license fan service, enjoy your fandoms, embrace your degeneracy, as long as it's legal, doesn't hurt you or anyone else. Anime is freedom, and until the next time, I'm Mr. Anime 343, God, Anime, Mecha, Big Titty Waifu, fucking speed!